What is up, guys? This video is gonna be all about the Korg M1 plugin. This one comes with all the classic sounds from the original hardware version. And I'm just gonna explore it, create some sounds, and most importantly, having a lot of fun. I hope you're ready. Let's jump straight into the project. Okay, so I've cheated a little bit, just like the chef in the TV shows. So I've just found some chords that we're gonna use today. So it's in the key of G sharp minor, and I'm just using scalar 2 for that because it's just much easier. I'm not that good at music theory, and I can just drag in some really cool chords quickly. So we have this. Sick. I dragged this into a piano roll, did a little bit of tweaking, and we have this. Super cool. And that sound is actually from the Korg M1, but I'm not going to use that because that is a little bit too predictable, but it's still a great sound. I think for this first sound, I want to have more like a sustained sound. So I will try to go for a synth pad, maybe. So if we go for... I'm completely sold. This is gonna be the sound. Like super airy and like pretty cool. So I'm just gonna call this synth pad. It's routed to the mixer track. So I've set up a lot of synth channels in FL Studio. So I have a delay, a short reverb, a plate reverb, tape echo, and a chorus send. It's just these plugins that I use a lot, and it's just easier to just route the synth pad to, let's say, a delay send and the plate reverb send, so it gets the same effect, and I can save a little bit of CPU, and everything just sounds a little bit more in the same room, gets the same effect. We can crank up this lovely plate reverb. Maybe add a little bit of chorus. So I just want to add a little bit of EQ. So for this, I just want to remove a little bit of the high end. I want this to be a little bit tucked in the back. Sick. Okay, so we can go and search for the next sound. And I think I will maybe go for some kind of stabby sound. Let me just see. I have like a guitar pluck. Okay, let's try this one. So I'm actually gonna take these same chords here, put them into pattern here, just make them really short. And then I'm basically gonna shift all of these to around here. Yes, so we get this kind of offbeat rhythm. That's the magical part of just playing around. I have no idea if this is working or not. So we can go and call this guitar stab, routed to a mix track, Control L, but shortcut. And then we can go and grab, I will actually have another delay just put on the mixer channel, the replica. Get this one. I like to use a high cut to remove some of the high-end information in the delay. Make a ping pong delay. And this cool effect where we can add a phaser. A little bit more mix. We can go and add a little bit of tape saturation. Then we want to add an EQ as well. I just want to also remove a little bit of the high end. Also a little bit of the low end. Get this sound. This one also needs a little bit of the plate reverb. Also the chorus. Okay, let's try to route this to the tape echo as well. Because I think for the next sound I need to record something. So I need my trusty MIDI keyboard. I think we should search for some kind of synth lead. This one is pretty cool. Let's just try this out and see if it works. So wish me luck. Cool. I have no idea if this is gonna work. So opening up the piano roll, just quantize this and hopefully. Like pretty cool. We can throw into the Korg M1. I almost forgot what it was called. And we can go into the built-in effects. So we can actually try to crank up this delay a little bit. It's unsynced. I'm gonna call this like soft lead. We're gonna hit Control L to route this to a mixer track. Of course, I want to add this to the plate reverb. And I'm a sucker for adding like a lot of wet effects, like reverb delays to my sounds. I'm not that fond of really dry sounding sounds. That's just me. Ooh. Okay, so for this soft lead, we need to dirty this up a little bit so we can actually go and grab the decapitator from Sound Toys. Most of the plugins that I use in a session, I've actually put them in the link in the description down below. So if you want to check those out, these are affiliate links. So if you want to like consider buying one of these plugins, I earn a small commission and you support the channel so much. So go and check those out and like do your research and see if these plugins could fit your workflow. The decapitator is so good for beefing up sounds. We can go crazy, or just dial it back a little bit with the tone. This one needs, again, a little bit extra delay. I'm gonna use the H delay today. Oh, again, use this high pass to move low end, and also the low pass to move the high end. This is starting to turn out to be like some kind of like ambient house idea. We need some more sounds. Something that can occupy the lower frequencies, so a bass sound. I'm actually gonna go with this one. Gonna add a little bit of release, just a tiny amount. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna record a rhythm and I'm gonna go back into the piano roll and just do some retweaking. So here, this is the trick. Okay, I also have one more trick. You can hold down Alt and just select all of your notes, and then you can just click down here for the velocity. This just sets this to the same velocity level. I think this is pretty useful for bass if you want to have the same volume, the same velocity when you're recording and stuff. This is just really handy for me. Then we can try to just make these fit the bass notes of the chords. And I'm just going to do this and speed up the video and I'll just jump to another section. Okay, so I did some retweaking for the bass and this is what I adjusted. It has a vibe. I'm going to call this bassline. And I have a DAW preset, a template where I already had set up a bassline channel because I'm routing some sidechaining, all that stuff. So this is the channel number 3. And in here, I actually want to maybe add a little bit more low end to the sound. Gonna roll up off the high end. Gonna boost this low end here. The shelf. Add a little bit of excitement, tape saturation here. So I'm gonna try something a little bit crazy. I'm gonna take the bass line and send it to the chorus synth to get a little bit of stereo. So I want to go for some more like just small fill sounds, I will call them. Maybe some woodwinds. Maybe this one could actually work. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use these sounds actually. Quantize it. This one, I'm just gonna go completely mayhem with the effects. Tape echo. Yes. We can actually go and maybe add the retro color from RC20. Put a wobbling thing. Put a little gain. The digital. This is sounding like an elephant. Just gonna remove a little bit of the low end here. Put in the other sounds. This is just acting as a layer in the background. Okay, because this is a Korg M1 video, I think we should please the audience and go for the iconic organ to sound. So this one is pretty cool. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can put this down here. Can we have it go all the way down here? Oi! This one is working so nicely. Gonna raise this over here. Let's route this to the mixer channel. It's gonna have some plate reverb. I'm gonna turn this up. And I love to go to the organ and add the Replica XT delay from Native Instruments and have this to a straight eighth. Maybe like a dotted? No, it has to be the straight. Oi. Tape saturation. Yes. Ping pong mode. Maybe put this to like a filter. This is like sick vibes. Turn this down a little bit because it's clipping a little bit. Super cool, really cool stuff. I'm just gonna find like a small drum loop and put it in the playlist and you can hear the idea better.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I found some drum loops, small effects, and did a little bit of the arrangement, and this is the small idea that came out of just playing around with the Korg M1. Enjoy. This is super wavy, amazing. I'm a little bit proud of this result. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay guys, that was the Korg M1 It's just amazing to play around with this plugin. I just love to dive into all of these classic sounds. I always get amazed every time I open up this plugin. I really encourage you to try out this plugin if you haven't tried it out before. I think there is a free trial that you can try out. It's sometimes on sale on Plugin Boutique. I've put a link in the description down below where you can check it out. This plugin is amazing if you're looking for those classic house sounds. So go check out the Korg M1. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, it means so much to me if you smash that like button or even subscribe to the channel. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.